Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. If you're new here, hello, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Hi. Today we're going to do a video. Yeah, we know we're doing a video. Duh. Okay. In case you didn't know, we're going to do a video. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever you like to drink. Grab a snack, crochet, knitting, sewing project, whichever you would like to do while you watch or listen to this video, and let's get started. So this video is going to be 24 books, 24 backlist books I want to read in 2024. Now, one of them, I'm not sure if it comes out this year or next year. So take that as you will, but I'm really excited to read it. So I forgot to check before I did this video. Hang on, I'm going to check. Okay, so I just checked and it did come out this year. My library is just slow in getting it, but this is a list of 24 books that I want to read in 2024 that have come out before 2024. So all of them have come out 2023 or before. So let's get started. I have this little notebook, just a cheap one from the dollar store or something, just one of those. Okay, let's look at this. Sorry for all the noise. Here we go. I'm moving my camera a lot. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the book I was thinking of, it's Foxglove by Adeline Grace. I'll put the pictures up here. Foxglove by Adeline Grace. This is the sequel to Belladonna. Now, Belladonna, I just finished a few days ago. Absolutely loved it. 5 stars. I'm not going to go into each book, the synopsis of each book, because we'll be here forever if we did that. But yeah, it's the sequel to Belladonna, and it's a murder mystery, gothic, ghosty type of book. And I'm looking forward to reading it. How many times will I say looking forward to reading it? The Shadow Sister by Lucinda Riley. This is the third or fourth book. I think it's the third book in the Seven Sisters by series by Lucinda Riley. Really looking forward to reading this. Again, I said looking forward. Take a shot every time I say that. I have that book out from the library right now on audio and in physical form, but I haven't finished it. I would really like to. By the way, I also forgot to say, I just have one book listed for each author. I may want to read more of that author in 2024, but this is just one book that I need to read. So, The Shadow Sister by Lucinda Riley is book 3 or 4. I can't remember, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. And it is about 7 girls who were all adopted by this rich guy, and he dies and leaves clues to where they came from when he adopted them as babies. It's a whole thing. It's fun. It's 2 timelines. It's historical fiction and present day. Really enjoying it. Next, we have Catherine of Aragon by Alison Weir. This is the book 1 of the Tudor Queen series. I started it. I never finished it. I want to finish it next year. This is about the Tudor Queens of the wives of Henry VIII. Is it 8th? I think it is. Number 4, we have Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobbs. I started that book, never finished it. Really want to get into the realm of the Elderlings. I was enjoying it. I just had to bring it back to the library, and I haven't picked it up since. I do have it on ebook as well, so I want to read that book and get into that series. I'll be doing another video where I talk about the series I want to start and which ones I want to get more done on, and that's one of them. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I want to read. I feel like I'm not a real reader if I haven't read The Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to start with The Hobbit. I'm sure you know what it's about. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. This is a book series that I have tried to read before on audio, and I didn't like the audio narrator. I think if I read it physically, I would enjoy it more. So this is a kind of cozy mystery about some septuagenarians and octogenarians and who solve murders. It's got 4 books in the series so far. I haven't even read the first book, so I want to read that. Next, we have Aragon by Christopher Paolini. I do have it's over there. That's why I looked over there. I have the hardcover of that book. I want to read that. That is a dragon book by Christopher Paolini. Number 8 is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I did start listening to the audiobook, but I had to return it and I never finished it. So I actually want to read that physically. So that is on hold at my library right now. Number 9 is in middle grade, The Firefly Summer by Morgan Matson. I want to read that because I loved all of Morgan Matson's books I've read so far, but most of her books are YA romance. This is the middle grade, and I've heard from Chris at what's her channel name? Or I'm sorry, their channel name. I'm so sorry. Chris's books. I can't remember their channel name, but they did a review of it and they really liked it, so I want to try it. The Echo of Old Books by Barbara Davis. Really enjoyed that. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it. I want to read that, but can you tell I'm tired? At least I have makeup on. I mean, at least I dressed up, you know? Okay, not really with it, but The Echo of Old Books by Barbara Davis. This is a book that came out this year, I believe, and it just sounds good. It's about I'm not even sure exactly what it's about. I think it's about someone who touches books and can feel some kind of power. I don't know. I'm just looking forward to reading it. Bookshops and Bonus by Travis Baldrey. This is the prequel to Legends and Lattes, which I loved. I read last year, really enjoyed. Between Burning Worlds by Jessica Brody. I have this book on my e-reader, and I read the first book, which was Sky Without Stars. It is a Les Mis retelling in space. Really liked the first book. I started the second book, was enjoying it. For some reason, never finished it, so I would like to get going on that series. That is a trilogy, I believe. Vienna Prelude by Bodhi and Brock Taney. I I read this book 25 years ago. I would like to reread it. It's a historical fiction Christian book um, about, uh, I don't remember what it's about. It's about a violinist. That's all I remember in the war, World War II. And it's a Christian fiction. I remember really enjoying it, so I want to read that. The Keeper of Hidden Books by Madeline Martin. This is a historical fiction book. I loved Madeline Martin's book that I read before called The Last Bookshop in Paris, I believe it was called. I really enjoyed that book, so I want to read this one. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I've heard so many good and bad things about Frida McFadden. I've heard her mental health representation in one of her books was not good. I kind of decided not to read her books after seeing that review. But The Housemaid's Secret won on Goodreads Choice Awards, and I kind of want to read the first book to that, which I think is just called The Housemaid. So I kind of want to read it. I'm not sure. I think I probably will. A classic, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I'm going to read that for a video idea I have. The Collected Journals of L.M. Montgomery, Volume 1, which is that book. I want to read that, which is just the journals of Lucy Maud Montgomery. Witchlings by Claribel A. Ortega. This is a middle grade. I started reading it, never finished it. Can you see a theme here? Can you see a pattern? I start books and never finish them. I was enjoying it. It's about a girl named Seven who, I think her name is Seven. She, is it that book? I think it's that book where the town, when you become a certain age, get sorted into a group of witches, and she is called a witchling because, is that the right book? I don't remember what it's about. All I know is I want to read it. Sorry. Snow Girl by Sophie Anderson. I'll put it up here. I think it's called Snow Girl. It is a release that just came out by Sophie Anderson. It either just came out or it's coming out next year. I forgot to check on that. But I want to read it. I love Sophie Anderson's books, so I do want to read that. Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott is number 20. That is a book I started this month, and I'd like to finish in January or February while it's winter. Number 21, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. We all know Pride and Prejudice. I have never actually read Pride and Prejudice physically. I have listened to the audiobook, I believe. I'm not even sure on that. It was many years ago if I did. So I want to read it physically. I also want to read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. Again, I started it, never finished it. And I'd also like to read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I just want to. It was either that or Anna Karenina, and I'm not sure which one I want to read more. But I put down War and Peace. And then Her Mother's Dream by Francine Rivers is a Christian fiction that I started reading a few months ago, never finished, and I would like to reread the part that I started and finished that book. And that is a Christian fiction about it's a family saga, and it is a Christian fiction. I was really enjoying it. I just never finished it. So those are the 24 books, backlist books I want to read in 2024. Are you interested in any of them? Let me know. And if you want to do buddy read, let me know. And yeah, let's start. I don't know why I said let's start. I mean, I'm looking forward to 2024. I am. I'm looking forward to it. This year was kind of a bad year for me. I had a lot of health problems, but then again, I have a lot of health problems every year. So, you know, it was not a bad year, but not the best. So I'm hoping for better next year. And I will come out with some more videos of different lists of books I want to read. So this is a tentative list. Who knows if I will actually read them? I'll go back at the end of next year and see how many I read. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And have a great day. God bless you in all you do. Bye, guys.